So this monster right here, this is the new 2023 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro. It uses the iForce Max twin turbo V6 hybrid engine that puts out 437 horsepower and a whopping 583 foot-pounds of torque. So when I say this truck is a monster, this truck is a true monster. This truck will tackle any terrain that you throw at it, and let me tell you why. The iForce Max engine, it uses the twin turbo V6 hybrid engine. It also has the twin turbo chargers with electric wastegate valve actuators and water-cooled intercooler. The fueling system in this uses the D4ST direct injection port fuel system. And this thing, as I said, is just absolutely amazing. Toyota spends $1 million an hour, 24 hours a day in research and development to make sure the product that they're putting out is the most reliable and the best product that you'll be able to buy for your money. If you're comparing this to the other half-ton trucks on the market, I got to tell you, go Toyota. Not only will you recoup a lot of your money on the resale of this truck, but it will never let you down. Look, you buy a new truck, you buy a new rig, the last thing you want to do is spend all your time taking it into the service facility. So the iForce in this little backstory, on the 5.7 liter V8, essentially what the iForce is Toyota was able to figure a way to take the spark plugs and embed them halfway down into the lower part of the head to where they would fire off to where the pistons would shoot upwards versus pushing them down. What that does is it creates more combustion in the piston itself, and it uses less fuel. It minimizes the fuel it takes to get that job done. And so it's a little bit more fuel efficient in that sense, but also throws out whopping horsepower. You know, the 5.7 liter V8, a lot of people want that engine still. It's still a very desirable engine, but look, it only puts out 381 horsepower and 401 foot-pounds of torque. So hey, let's take a look at the exterior of this truck. Let me tell you some of the key features on this and why the TRD Pro is probably the most sought after half-ton truck out of all the trim packages in Toyota's lineup. As I said, this truck is designed to tackle any terrain you throw at it. It is a true off-roading machine. So right from the aggressive front end of this truck, as you can see, not only do you have the your fog lights, they've replaced fog lights with smaller LED light bars, very aggressive. LED running lights, LED headlights. Yeah, this thing at nighttime looks absolutely amazing, all lit up. Right underneath the Toyota Heritage logo stamp on the front grille is your TRD light bar. Let's throw that on real quick and take a look at it. So the TRD light bar on the Toyota Tundra TRD Pro, it works on with your high beam feature. So when you turn your high beams on, it turns off the LED fog lights, and you have a switch on your dashboard. It just looks angry. The exterior of this truck is just, again, just as impressive as the truck itself. Toyota really put the right recipe together when they built this truck. You have your 18-inch black TRD wheels. These are BBS wheels. Not only do you get the front markers on the grille, but also markers on the fender. This fender here is what Toyota calls technical camo. It's a really nice complement to the black or whatever color you're actually getting on your Toyota TRD Pro truck. One thing I love about this is, you know, on the Toyota TRD off-road packages, on your regular Toyota Tundras and Toyota Tacomas, Toyota uses a Bilstein shock system. On the TRD Pro, they use the Fox shock system. It's a 2.5-inch Fox shock with coilover. Plus you have your stabilizer bars Fox stabilizer bars right down below. The TRD front engine and fuel tank skid plate on the TRD Pro also has a skid plate on the transfer case as well. This skid plate is an X-Ply skid plate, is an armor strength seal skid plate. It's not just a regular skid plate, steel skid plate they throw up underneath that. It is actually armor strength. So any boulders, any logs you're going up over, no matter the terrain, your engine, your transfer case, and your fuel tank are all going to be well protected. Rear Fox shocks, look at those things. Absolutely beefy. So on the front of the truck, you get, on the front fender, you get the orange marker embedded into the technical camo. On the rear of the truck, your back wheel there, you get the red marker. Dual tipped exhaust. 3 marker lights as well above your tailgate handle there. I love the TRD stamp right in the tailgate. We're going to go over the tailgate, the bed of the truck, and a little bit more here, but not only do you have the technical camo on your fender, but you also have it on your bumpers as well. I mean, come on, who wouldn't want this in their driveway? Those Predator tube steps are nice. Out in the wilderness, you're hunting or fishing, you're doing off-roading. Look at that there. That is designed to take the mud right off your boots. Not only take the mud off your boots, but also make it so you're not slipping when you're pulling yourself up into the truck. Now this does have a 1.5 inch Fox lift on the front end of this truck here to give it a more aggressive stance. Like Toyota's other high-end Toyota Tundra trucks, this TRD Pro also comes with your 360-degree view cameras, your bird's eye view cameras. So there is not only your front camera, back camera, but also your side cameras that are embedded right into your side view mirror. So on the bed of the truck, I love this little feature Toyota's done. They've embedded a button right back here to where if you're just walking up, all you got to do is hit that, and then you have your easy down tailgate. Toyota puts an actual hydraulic system inside their tailgate right in here to where it lowers it down just smoothly. This is Toyota's new bed liner. It's a new spray-on bed liner for the truck. It's a softer touch. You could just feel the difference in this, but it is designed for things to slide around less than your regular spray and bed liner. It's minimal weight, adds minimal weight to the truck. It's high strength. It will take the beating, and it's guaranteed, it's warranted by Toyota when you buy with the truck. So not only do you have the stamp on the rear tailgate, but this is a feature I don't even think this, little details like this make Toyota, Toyota. And they even put the stamp of the truck right on the lid of the top of the tailgate. So not only do you get the stamp TRD Pro on the back end, but you'll also get your Tundra stamp on the tailgate. So when it's down, everybody knows that this is a Toyota Tundra. Toyota thinks of everything, especially in the beds of their truck, and they've been doing this kind of similar to the Toyota Tacoma for years. In the Toyota Tacoma, they've really engineered these beds of the truck to work with the person's needs of who's buying it. So typically construction guys, you know, outdoors people, even if you're buying your Toyota truck just for yard use around the house and on the weekends, look at this. Toyota engineered the bed of this truck to where you can tier the bed. So you see this right here, these are notches here and in your wheel fenders. These are designed to where you can actually take 2x6s, run them across here. You can cut a 2x6, run them across there and in your wheel well, and you can actually tier your the bed of your truck. So if you needed to put something underneath, maybe something fragile, and then store something right on the top, but you could put your 2x6s, cut a sheet of plywood, put it right over, have a little cargo bin right underneath. You have your tie downs on the front, and on the front and the rear of the truck, right in the corner, heavy duty tie downs. These beds, these are not welded on beds. The beds of Toyota's trucks are actually bolted onto the frame. different from our competition that spot welds the beds onto their truck. And a reason why you don't see the beds of the Toyota truck after years sagging down or splitting in the middle. You'll see a lot of your older crew cab trucks, your older extended cab trucks that have really been put to some hard use over their life. And right here, you'll actually see at the top of the bed in the cab separation from the bed of the truck and the cab of the truck. That's due to the spot welds on the bed to the frame coming apart and the weight and the payload that's been thrown in the truck over the years. You'll never need to worry about that on the Toyota Tundra. Another really cool feature or accessory that you can get with your Toyota truck is the Toyota bed rail system. So this bed rail system, these bed rail tie downs here, these truck bed tie downs, they're designed, you just loosen them up here, just turn it. These things are designed to slide all across the bed of the truck. So no matter what the cargo is you're holding, to strap it down, whether it's a motorcycle, an ATV, no matter what it is. The technology is great for those of us who like LED lights, but Toyota's put a lot of LED touches onto this truck. Not only do you get two LED bed lights embedded into the sidewalls of your bed, but you also your actual bed light, rooftop light there that shines down, that's all LED as well. You do have those two embedded cameras, and that is for your digital rear view mirror. So if you're holding a heavy load in the bed of your truck and it's blocking a big load that's blocking your rear window, all you got to do is flip a switch on your rear view mirror. Those cameras will turn on to give you a clear view of the traffic behind you. Front passenger door panel. Toyota's always been known for their legendary fit and finish on all of their vehicles. They've really stepped up the game here recently. These 2023 trucks, cars, vans, SUVs, they really have gone back to their roots with fit and finish. I love the Toyota Heritage stamp on your TRD Pro on the dash there. It's just a really nice feature. You have these oversized, love the oversized A-pillar handles. So not only do you get them there, but you also get them in the rear seats as well. Just makes getting up into the truck that much easier. Beautiful interior. The black on black is just absolutely amazing. Love the TRD stitching in the seats. This is the TRD camo print and your perforated leather seating. Complements the technical camo on your bumpers and your fenders. This thing in the back, it's truly like riding in a limo. Of course, with the TRD Pro, you get your TRD all-weather floor liner system, specifically stamped with the TRD logo, TRD Pro logo. On the rear door panel of your CrewMax Toyota Tundra TRD Pro, I love the carbon fiber-like insert that they put in there, so it's a nice complement for your soft text with your French stitching. Of course, with the hybrid system, this is your hybrid vent. Nothing you need to worry about on that. It just needs to breathe a little bit. Underneath, it's all plastic lined, so if you don't want to throw stuff in the bed of your truck, say it's raining outside, you have some precious cargo, you forgot your top, or you haven't put a tonneau cover on the back or a canopy on it, you could throw your cargo back here and don't have to worry about ruining your upholstery. Of course, again, the technical camo print. The center armrest folds down, so with cup holders there. You do have a cargo bin in the back of the rear of the center console, rear air vents, USB, USB-C, and a 120 power outlet. I love how that dash just comes on when you turn it on. I love the new instrument cluster on Toyota trucks. You get this on not only the TRD Pro, which we're sitting in right now, but also the capstone and speedometer right there in the middle. On the left hand side is your multi-information display screen, and you can get all different sorts of not only fuel economy readouts, you have your digital compass. You can have your stereo show right up here on the multi-information display screen on the instrument cluster if you only want to have maps on your or 12.8-inch touchscreen. This is your embedded trailer brake regulator system, and I just love it. So not only is it right embedded there, you don't have to have a big extruding box, bolted on to the underneath portion of your dash. It's just all factory. Again, Toyota's thought of it all. Your turbo indicator there, your hybrid indicator, of course, your fuel gauge, engine temperature, oil life, and battery life. So the TRD steering wheel, it's a racing-inspired steering wheel, and you do have the TRD stamp on there. I love the details of the leather-wrapped steering wheel. I just makes it your gripping of it. It just feels awesome in your hands. Love the red bar to line up with the TRD logo down at the bottom. I mean, this steering wheel is completely amazing, and it's heated. So if you're tromping through the forest, tromping through the mountains in the wintertime, but even if you're just driving to work, the heated steering wheel comes in very, very handy. Your infotainment system, dual independent climate control system, your HVAC. I just love the new look. This actually here is your stereo knob to run your audio system. The rest of it is all HVAC. So heated and ventilated seats, cooling seats for the summertime. So winter and summer driving. You do have your front window defrost, rear window defrost with heated side mirrors, AC, recycle cabin airs, the mode of how the air is going to flow right next to that. But all just really easy touch, independent climate control systems. You could sync them in. You can go all independent, fan speed. You can set it on auto. And then just over to the right, there's a USB port for your large phone bin, cargo bin right down below. Now, this cargo bin will hold more than phones, of course. It will, gloves, whatever you need it to. That right there is your Qi wireless charging pad. So if your cell phone has wireless charging capability, all you got to do is just make sure it's turned on. Throw your phone up against that box there, and your phone will start to charge. This is your 360-degree view camera, and it all shows up right there on your massive touch screen. You could set this on an auto feature, so if you're pulling up, it will be a slightly different look. It will look more like the backup camera, but when you're pulling up to the stoplight, pulling up to a parking stall, if there's you're pulling up to a wall, or if you're just in heavy bumper-to-bumper traffic, as soon as you slow down below 6 miles an hour, the cameras turn on, and you can clearly see everything around you. Pretty amazing. Last thing you want to do is curb your wheels. And then you're on your TRD Pro, you get the center rear locking differential. Love the shift knob. Look at the details of that, right? You get black French stitching with the red insert, your TRD logo. A little different feel than some of the other trucks. Used to be more of a pistol grip feel on the older Tundras. I love that new shift knob. Really love how Toyota's done their four-wheel drive system and moved it from the actual used to be right here on the dashboard. Has put it down right below your controller, all electronically controlled, just very clean, aesthetically very clean, very tight. You do have your multi-terrain selection, your downhill assist, and your crawl control, tow haul mode there, and then once you engage this, you put this into your four-wheel drive, you can engage this on any terrain that you're driving on. Very, very impressive. Remarkable cup holders. These go in and out for all size of cups. This is your center console bin here. Lifts up. You have a little cargo tray right there. Also sliding door for your box if you don't want to open up the console all the way. The console does open up. You do have a USB, USB-C port, change holder, and then an embedded light right there also. So if you need to access this in the evening or the nighttime, you don't have to fumble around looking for whatever it is that you need to get. The size of this, the size of this center console is absolutely amazing. You know, your arm just sits there, no fighting for armrest space. Rear cup holder